Videotape the beating of Rodney King takes the stand.
The satellite picture shows a few clouds over the northeastern corner of the state. Temperature of 47 degrees in Waco.
I remember it being a cold day, drizzly, overcast. I remember driving, thinking, okay, we're really out in the country. This is a rural operation.
Making the short trip to the Branch Davidian compound, because I was going in first, a lot of things just go through your mind.
There was a news crew from a local television station that had learned of the impending search warrant. In their quest to get a breaking story, they got lost.
There was a mailman who saw members of the media and asked what was going on.
The postman turned out to be a Davidian.
He immediately went back and advised David Koresh that the ATF was on their way.
Robert Rodriguez had gone in on that Sunday morning, and he was kind of get a feel for what was going on there.
David Koresh sat Robert Rodriguez down and said, I know you're a plant. I know they're coming.
Koresh came back, he told Robert, he said, they're coming for me. ATF and the National Guard, they got me once, but they'll never get me again.
He shook Robert's hand and said, good luck.
So he went back to the ATF commanders and said, they know we're coming, but they didn't listen to him.
I told him what happened inside the compound. I advised him that Koresh knew. I advised all the people in the undercover house, they know we're coming. As long as I live, I'll remember those words.
I don't think a lot of those agents wanted to go through with it.
I followed orders. I got ready and I went.
One of the biggest mistakes I made was not just stopping there and saying, look, we can't go. We've lost the element of surprise. We got to call this raid off.
They got to a point of no return. David Koresh knows you're coming. This is going to be a bloodbath.
The choppers were coming in across the creek bottom from the northeast, and they were coming directly towards me. They broke over towards Mount Carmel. I could hear something rumbling, and it's coming right at us. I could see inside the back of the trailer, and it didn't have cattle in it. It had ATF agents.
We see a little SUV behind us, and it's the media. Everybody in the back are like, hey, what are they doing here?
The two trucks and the trailers had turned onto the property now.
When we pulled in, somebody came over the radio and said there's nobody outside.
They were walking into an ambush.
We had close to 150 people sitting inside this building, and we were going to try to make entry through the front door and through windows on the roof. It was very spooky.
I was still in my pajamas, and I was sitting on the top bunk. I was looking out the window, and you just see all these black dots coming at you like little ants.
I recall stepping out of the truck. Almost immediately, I start hearing pops. Pop, pop, pop.
They were never able to determine who really shot that first shot.
We just got shot at. We got like 6 rounds.
And it's like everybody starts shooting at once. You couldn't hear anything.
I looked out the window and saw tons of people in black clothes jumping out and running toward us with guns.
David came down the hallway and he said, I don't want anybody to do anything stupid. I'm gonna go talk to them. So don't take any action in your own hands. Let me handle it.
Heard him open the front door, and the next thing I hear him yelling out, hey, wait a minute, you know, there's women and children in here.
I look up and I see Vernon Howell at the door, and I was running straight at him, yelling at him, police, search warrant. He backed up and he shut the door.
And then all these bullets started coming from the outside in.
The minute David got shot, there was people that retaliated.
It seemed like a pop here, a pop there, and then boom, 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 pops everywhere.
All of a sudden, I'm seeing just holes appear in front of me. And at that point, it was like, wake up, stupid, they're shooting at you.
Just as they started firing, my mom ran into the room and she grabbed me. She put me on the floor and she put her body over me because she was trying to protect me.
All these bullets were coming through the window above my son's head, and all that glass started falling in his face. All I could do was sit there and wonder what's going to happen next.
I saw a couple of ATF agents put the ladder up, and they're going up. And I said, all right, we got to shoot this video.
So there was a lot of rounds coming by. You could hear them zipping over your head.
I thought they were going to come in and kill me at any second.
I stepped through the window and went into the room. They started shooting through the walls at us. I took 2 AK rounds, one in my thigh and one in my hip. I remember falling down and trying to get up.
You're looking at mortality in the face and thinking like, damn, I'm not gonna get out of this thing.
One of our agents returned fire and he was shot in the head. It was the day before his 26th birthday.
I remember walking through the hall, and you could see bodies on the floor, and my mom had left me under the bed. I don't really remember much after that.
3, 2. The first firefight was probably 30 minutes nonstop, and I'm doing a play-by-play. There are confirmed casualties inside, and there are 2 or 3 officers hit. An ATF agent yells at me. Cameraman! Camera! Hey! Ambulance! Run to your truck and call for help. Ambulance, got it!
That's when we began hearing that different ones had been shot. As I got close to the entryway, I could hear water running, and I thought, that's strange. Turned to go in, and somebody's laying on the floor in a pool of blood and water.
They said 16 wounded, 4 dead.
Our coming there that morning was in fulfillment of a prophecy that David Koresh had. This is the way it's gonna end. You know, we're at the hands of the beast, and we were supposed to be the beast.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.